Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we finished up the Valley of Repose. As you can see, everything is done. Everything is done there. We have all the flags. There's not a fourth cave there. We got all the above ground treasures. We completed the subterranean complex. We even gotten more purple Pikmin in our battalion. This episode, we are not going to the Awakening Wood, although we don't have much else to do there too. Also, I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. Wow, what a great way to start this. Wow, it's really going. Okay, hopefully that wasn't loud. Hopefully you couldn't hear that. Today, we're going to the Perplexing Pool. As you can see, we have 9,721 Pokos. We're just under 300 Pokos, and we've completed the debt, which is crazy. So, let's go right in, shall we? Go right into the Perplexing Pool. So, this is going to be a very interesting day. There's still a bunch of stuff that we need to do above ground in this area. But since, let me just pull the blues out right now. But since, I'm trying to think now. Okay, but since we're reaching so close to the debt completion, there's not... I don't really want to do too much above ground, because if I'm doing stuff above ground, I'm still going to want to... Oh, there's some leaves here, okay. I'm still going to want to, get treasures above ground, because there's still quite a few that we need to get above ground. However, that's going to complete the debt, and I also want to do a cave this episode. So, we're gonna do... we're gonna set up for something. I'm not sure. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a weird episode, that's all I'm saying. So first, we're going to throw these yellow Pikmin up here. So, can you get off of that? I have a very particular way of doing this, which is not... Okay. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. Guys, can you follow me? So we're gonna lead these yellow Pikmin over here to this bridge. Now, I'm setting this up, but the cave that's over here, there is a cave over here, surprise. I'm not actually going to that cave today. There is a different cave. Can you guys, please? There's a different cave of interest that I want to get done today. This thing is a new enemy. It's a Toady Boister, I believe is the name. Honestly, it's not that difficult to deal with. You just throw your Pikmin on the little onion-like thing over here, and also they are done with that, so I'm going to have these guys work on the wall over here. I guess for the sake of convenience, can you not? I guess for the sake of convenience, we'll get rid of that cave entrance. Well, yeah. But Toady Boisters, they're not really that difficult to deal with. That's gonna take a minute. So I guess you guys can do some of that if you really want. Toady Boisters are weird. They look weird, and I don't know why I brought these guys out. Did they finish the gate over here? Yeah, they did. Okay, so there's some stuff back there that we can do, but again, just because we're close to the debt completion, I don't really want to do that right now. So, yeah. Oh, wow, that was fast. Are these guys almost done? They're almost done. Okay. So, I am recording this Tuesday, so I'm a little ahead of the game. Not as ahead of the game as I'd want to be, but you know, it's whatever. But something that happened last weekend is that I recorded something very special with a very special friend of mine. and I've slowly been in the process of editing that, so I'm actually really excited to get that out and to show you guys what it is. It probably won't be around until like another like month or so, maybe. But very much stay tuned for that. It's really exciting. So here we have some log pools. I think that's what they're called, right? Yeah. And we have an interesting development. A large rock sits in a reservoir of water. May I interject here? I have been observing the two of you working together. You have been cooperating well. Yet, to face the dangers ahead, you must be free of the shackles of a boss-worker relationship. Learn to use C to separate and minus to change leaders. If you can master teamwork, you can overcome any impediment? Impediment? I don't know, I'm illiterate. So that is foreshadowing what's to come in this cave. But like I said, we're not, and also, yes, this is a cave. We've seen these rocks before, but, you know, this one coincidentally is a cave, and it drains the water, which is very nice. So we're not going to even see the name of that cave right now, but I just wanted to get rid of the water in this area. It's a lot more convenient and a lot more helpful just to do that now. I'm going to give you guys this, and I don't want to give the blues that, but I guess it's fine. Because I don't feel like pulling out the reds and then having the reds take that away. So I guess it's... Well, how many reds do I have? 75... Oh. Okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. But yeah, that cave we'll worry about at a later point. Because it's not the cave that I want to do today. I mainly just wanted to set it up, get rid of the water, and carry this stuff back with a lot of ease. And I wanted to get this treasure specifically because it's not enough Cocos to put us over. So we'll be very fine. Now, something that I'm unsure if I've ever commented on is the music in this game. The music is so good, and whenever you're carrying a treasure back, also, Aquatic Mine. Oh, 98. Okay. So we're gonna wait for that. Yeah, so the music in this game is dynamic. It's a dynamic music track, which is really nice. It's like actually really cool how they're able to do that. You can tell whenever whenever you're carrying back a treasure or in like near enemies and stuff, you can tell when like the music track changing. I forgot if I've ever said this before, but that is something that I very much like about this game. I love any game that does dynamic music tracks, which is also why I really love the gym leader battle theme in Sword and Shield. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, yeah, you might be thinking, why only yellows and purples? And also, why 40 purples? That seems like a little bit of an overkill. Well, it's for the cave that we are doing today. Anybody who recognizes this sort of battalion knows what we are doing. I highly recommend 40 purples and 60 yellow Pikmin for this cave. However, you can always change it up however you want. Also, anything in here? Nope. Okay. Yeah, so we are... Please, I saw a frog. Go away. Also, hello, Honey Wisp. Ooh, that's very nice. Okay. I wanted to get this Pikmin and then do that before this, but, you know, it's fine. Interesting. My odor detectors are reacting. A strong scent wafts from that hole. Does that mean you have a sense of smell? I am a machine, so writing sense is beyond me, but your faces tell me all I need to know. You are both drooling. I wish just once I could feel what it is to like to drool. Aw, poor thing. Yeah. Okay, let's not ruin that first of all, because that's we need a lot more of the spicy spray. Okay. Nice. Nice. That's very nice. Okay. So, Glutton's kitchen. And you can see the only hazard here is electricity. This cave is very interesting. It is a very interesting cave. And you know what? I sort of like this cave. It gives you one hazard, and I would put it as sort of like an intermediate difficulty. It's definitely not the hardest cave, but you know, seeing one hazard, you can be like, okay, this is gonna be an easy cave, until you go into the cave, and then it's like, okay, maybe it's a little bit more difficult than I thought. Anyway, without further ado, let's just go inside. I'm always excited when we start a new cave. That's literally the highlight of this game. That's why there's not as much emphasis on the above ground. Also, Glutton's Kitchen, sub-level 1. Absolutely love the dungeon crawling sort of theme here with all the caves. And as you can see, the Stellar Orb is at work. It is a lot brighter in here than what it would be without the Stellar Orb, which is honestly a really good reason to do the subterranean complex before Glutton's Kitchen, because it can get pretty dark. Also, you can see a bunch of dwarf ball bears. These things are everywhere. I sort of feel like, you know, taking back the carcasses. This sublevel can be sort of fun too, with just destroying all of these little things. And also, I think this is the first time we've gotten like a sort of like toy theme aesthetic going on here. As I said, this cave is a very interesting. It really shows you and highlights how like this game really does take place in post-apocalyptic Earth. If it wasn't for like, you know, all the product placements and stuff like that. Cause look at this. These are legitimate toys. Like, we are in a legitimate house right now. This was somebody's home. Like, you can see the stuff, the walls in the background. Also, I've never actually took time to look at before. It's actually really interesting. See all the drawings on the ground? Like, this game. Oh, I love it so much. Also, we got a Mario Paint Ran, I think. Master's Instrument. Oh boy. That's it for this level. Very easy, nice introduction to the cave. I love it. It's really good. Hello. And of course we always have to save. Level 2, Glutton's Kitchen. Now, this is where the cave really starts to begin and shine. You know, so here is a very interesting layout. This layout will practically be the same all the time. Only thing different is item placements and enemy placements. You will get the same exact layout. Same with the other one. Also, this is a new enemy. This is a bread. They're returning from the first game, and just like from the first game, they will try and drag treasures or carcasses of dead enemies away back to their burrow. I highly recommend, if you do not have enough Pikmin, also imperative cookie. I highly recommend, if you do not have enough Pikmin, to make sure that you call them off before they get back to the barrow, because they will kill the Pikmin if they get back to the barrow. Also, when they're dragging stuff back to the ship, if that goes inside of the ship... What are these cannibals doing? What the heck? Absolute cannibals. Jeez. If they carry stuff back to the ship, then they... Oh, there's also sheer grubs here. I completely forgot about that. It's been a while since we've seen these guys, actually. If they carry stuff back to the ship, then once it goes into the ship, they will take damage. And I'm pretty sure usually they'll be like a sliver away, and so you can just throw Pikmin on top of them. I will recommend purple Pikmin more so than any Pikmin, but you can honestly use any Pikmin to kill them at that point. You can also continually throw purple Pikmin on them and like stun them and make it just hello? And make it just like easier and stuff. But yeah, you know, it's all good. I did see this over here, and also that's what one of their little nest burrows looks like. Interesting enough, there's like 3 of them here. I thought there was only like 2. So that's something I didn't know. Okay, or at least I just didn't remember. They can take treasures back to their nests, so be very careful. Make sure that you get the treasures around here first. Luckily enough, it looks like I got away with both of the treasures being on high places, so that's really good. I think, yeah, some of them will spawn on the ground and they will instantly like go away. Squirt. This is some sort of pop. Happiness emblem. I don't know if it was Dr. Pepper, that'd be a happiness emblem. Wow, this cave is actually being really easy on me. I find that funny how, since earlier I was like, you know, it's pretty intermediate, but it's actually going really easy on me. That sort of concerns me. They are still after the other bread bug. Jeez. Well then, I guess we didn't really have to worry too much on that sub-level. Of course, we're gonna delve deeper. I like how slow they fall down. Very interesting. Glutton's Kitchen, sub-level 3. Oh boy. Now is when the hazard comes in. So you can see. So, we got electrical hazards now. This sub-level really steps it up. Please be careful with your purple Pikmin. Oh my gosh, we got like... Well then. Oh, no. And there's now anode beetles. Oh boy, that's... Oh, okay, so... I was not expecting to talk about these guys. So, those little creatures, we've seen them before. But I realized I never actually talked about them before. Don't... Hello? Where are you going? What? What is he doing? Come back here. Oh my gosh. You are an idiot. Hello? What are you? Okay, what is happening? Okay. So these little creatures are called matites, I believe. I never commented on them before. Also, he's about to pick one of them up. Or not, he's just gonna be stuck there forever. Or turn around and leave. Okay, goodbye. So I never talked about them before, but matites appear from eggs only, I believe. And they drop a lot of nectar if you kill them. They will also scare away your Pikmin, are one of the only enemies that scare away your Pikmin, which is very interesting. They are very annoying to deal with, and but you know, it is nice getting a lot of nectar. Can you guys please? Thank you. Oh wow, these red bugs are everywhere. Very much gluttony. Oh boy. Okay. No, you're not. I might kill you. Very interesting layout that I have here. Very nice and long and open. Doesn't usually happen to me, to be honest. Yeah. Matites are weird. Certainly make sure you deal with them, especially on this, can you not? Oh no. So in this situation, you just freaking either throw a purple Pikmin on top of it or have a purple Pikmin carry the item. And oh my gosh, the debt's almost done. So this is like one of the only instances that we'll actually need to be carrying carcasses back. I also see a thing in the back. Whoa, that's on the xylophone? I've like never seen an item placement there before. That's interesting. So this guy is a new enemy. This is a puffy blowhog. It's different from the withering blowhog because when it blows air, it won't actually deflower your Pikmin, which is really nice. This thing is much bigger though, and it has a lot more, well, I want to say a lot more HP, but I feel like it was a lot easier to kill. I don't know, maybe because it was just bigger and easier to hit. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna carry both of these back. Honestly, this cave is being really easy on me, but it is only the first 3 sub-levels. They're actually inside of each other. Yeah, puffy blowhogs are different from withering blowhogs. They honestly are, I think they're a lot less of a threat than withering blowhogs. Withering blowhogs suck. They're just a lot of a nuisance. I hate them, which is why I tend to avoid them at all costs and strategically fight them. But we got these 2 items back. It's very nice, very convenient. Hello. Name? Director of Destiny. What, did it just... It appeared back there. Anybody else see that? And one of those hand clap things. I never understood how these things work, like, actually. Harmonic Synthesizer. Okay. Well then. I guess let's just go to the exit, because there's not anything else that we need here. That was a very huge sub-level, like, actually. Got a xylophone right there. Very nice. Very nice details. That's a reason why I love this cave so much, is there's a lot of attention to detail. A lot of things that make it very human. And really does expand the lore of this game. Like, actually. Okay. Level 4. But I think this is all. I, for some reason, did not calculate my sentence. I think this is gonna be it for this episode. In the next episode, we will explore more of the Glutton's Kitchen, and we will. Oh, or wait a minute. Oh my gosh, we finished the debt. Okay, something that I want to talk about real quick is that we have now completed the debt, which means once we get out of this cave, something special will happen. If you complete the debt while in a cave, only if you leave the cave will that thing happen. So it doesn't happen while in the cave, which is very nice, because that would suck if like halfway through, if you were in like a very long cave, if like you completed the debt and then it was like, oh, you gotta leave. That would absolutely suck. But yeah, we've completed the debt now, which is actually crazy. Oh man, this game is going by really quickly. Although would have gone by a lot more quickly if I uploaded consistently. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. We've completed the debt, but we're still gonna go and continue this cave. How long is it? Only, well, I would say only I know, but a lot of people do know. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time.